All right, good. PTA, you're good.
All right, well, welcome everybody. It's so nice to see everybody here. Our current balance is $6,050.25. Within that, we have 1,000 earmarked for our Forest Shores scholarships. I received 10 to 12 applications already, but I'm getting more every day. Our deadline for those is May 1st, and then we meet as a board and choose recipients. $2,900 is earmarked for the cost of the planners. It could be a little less. The scramble would be more accurate numbers, so our students that we currently have here in the next week or so I can update the numbers. So we've only had 2 recent purchases. The first one, we spent $382 on the Superintendent and Readers Awards for, it's coming up next week, the 23rd next week. They're super cute. They're metal, they have a book with bookworm on it, this is reading. And then the strap says 2026, which is cute. And then we spent $39.32 for eco supplies and one cars and more dollars. So haven't spent too much. Old business, we just wanted to thank everybody who attended bingo, and we wanted to send out a special thank you to those who donated baskets for the prizes, the people who won and really loved them. We did make a profit of $971 this past Friday, so that's super exciting. If you attended, you know we were in the bigger space over by the sports bar, and I think the consensus was that was much better. A lot more room, not so scrunched up and not as hot as it was in the other room before.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, but I thought it would, I think it worked out really nice. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. As far as new business go, we have to make one correction to our bylaws, and it is changing our election date. Previously, it said June because the school year did go into June, but now that we end the end of May, we're just changing that one piece from June to May, and that's the only change we're making. Everything else is going to stay exactly the same. The swim up movies is we are looking to do that on May 15th. Gina is still working on what time she's going to go by, check out the sun situation with the globe screen, and try so everybody can see the movie. So we're super excited to try this out this year, and it's going to be really awesome.
With Maddie.
Yeah,
Maddie's been really helpful.
Yeah,
Very helpful.
definitely. The next big thing we have coming just before that is Teacher Appreciation Week, which was walking, we were kind of discussing some ideas. Is May 4th to May 8th. We are looking for donations of food, money, gift cards, anything to help out that week. We will be posting something online. And if you're interested in donating or helping us out, email healersschoolpt@gmail.com. So we are looking forward to that. We're trying to plan some really special stuff for the teachers here, teachers and staff, because it is not just teacher appreciation. We recognize all of our staff that week. And last but certainly not least, next month we will have the PTA board elections during our final meeting. If you are interested in running, you're supposed to let us know by this meeting, so by the end or even this week, you just want to send us an email to healersschoolpt@gmail.com, and we will get you on the ballot. The only requirement is you have to be a current PTA member, which means you paid your dues at the beginning of the year, and then you are eligible. Yes, Mr. Pace.
When is the color run again?
We have decided, we just had that discussion, we decided to postpone that to next year.
Okay.
It was coming up very quickly, and with the swim, with the movies, there was just too much in tapping.
So we're putting the movies instead of.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. There's just not enough time. Things are going very quickly and everything's going
Because my water sprayer hasn't come in.
Okay. So you're good.
Okay.
Any discussion on donating for the 8th graders? I just felt those trips with moms.
She kind of handled that separately. I didn't
Say it again.
So third grade,
The 8th graders.
Which part?
Celebration.
it's always.
So that's done by the parents. So there's a whole bunch of celebrations that happen during the school week for the students. They have their own spirit week. They have different dress up days. They have a field trip. They have a whole bunch of different activities on that last week of school. And then the day before the last day of school is their promotion ceremony. That's at 9 a.m. And then on the final day, it's, everybody's here for a little bit and then it's farewell. If the outside of school piece has to be by parents, The school's not supposed to be the ones that are in charge of that. However, you have a couple of staff members that are also parents, so there will be a text outside. I think there's already some people that are kind of talking about ideas. I think she said that she was going to go ahead and reach out to a couple parents, and then whoever wants to be, it's completely open. Whoever wants to be involved can. So I would say tonight, tomorrow, we should probably hear from her.
Yeah, the end of the year. You know, that's-
Yeah.
It's great.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be summer. Right, do you have,
Any
stuff?
other questions for Steve for us?
I really, for bingo, I really liked how you had the kids only version.
Yeah,
That was super cute.
they were so excited.
They were so excited. And it's great to have an event that the kids, like for us, to have the kids involved as well. I mean, that's super, I mean, it was a fundraiser and we all, but it was good. And it was hot.
I have a pen right here.
To say, oh, that you're changing it.
Yeah.
Right, you double checked me, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Everything's.
Everything, yeah.
So for the swim up movie, this is probably, are we gonna do it after sunset?
7:30.
Friday night, probably.
May 15th is like the date. Maddie and I were gonna go tonight.
Oh, that's right.
We were gonna go tonight and, see the setup. They wanted to put the screen up and everything, but they canceled.
Oh, it is.
Danielle was just here in the cafeteria. After any questions.
All right. That's it. All right, is there anything else for PTA? All right, go ahead, we'll start SAC.
I have approval of the agenda. Please. Holly first,
I'll second.
Gina second. All right, and then approval of the minutes from last month.
So moved.
I'll second. First, Elena, that was you.
All right, we good?
All right, yep, Title 1.
All right, Title I food program benefits. So we're just gonna talk about Title I. Ms. Valdez will have the end of year survey coming up for you guys, so it'll be shared soon. We'll send it out electronically or through social media. However, it's been working. We will get it out to you. Please complete it so we can start planning some of the other activities. And we do take feedback from those surveys because we do make little tweaks to what we're doing. Like, do we have food? Like, the biggest thing that like we got from this last time is how we're actually doing kindergarten kickoff. And yeah, I think it was a big thing for everyone, and it just like a coincidence with the superintendent coming in. He wanted something different for kindergarten kickoff. So again, we were already starting to change our kindergarten kickoff when the superintendent came in. And so he's the reason why we're changing the name and doing all these kindergarten kickoff things. But again, it's where we change some of these things based on your opinions. And again, since we are a Title I school, we have to take your survey or your opinions and feedback seriously, and it's the best feedback we have.
So May 12th is the Title I event.
Yeah.
So May 12th is a family paint night. So that'll be happening. It's kind of in conjunction with our fine arts night that we normally do. So it's been on the calendar for fine arts night, 'cause we normally do it that way, but we're doing a different spin on it. So we actually have an artist coming in, to do like a paint with your kid. So once you reserve a spot that you're coming, you'll have canvases and paint, and then an actual local community artist coming in to kind of do a guided paint. And then we'll have a couple other activities too for our younger ones. If they can't sit still through that, we'll be fine. We'll have other opportunities to create some art as well. And then we'll have some showcase art from our students across the school. And that's 5:30 to 7.
All right. The next thing on our list is Avid. Ms. Brown, you got anything for us?
Just real quick, this past Friday, I took the 6th and 7th Avid kids along with some of Miss Lopez's Avid self-pays, and we actually walked to the College of Florida Keys, and we had a guided tour. It's pretty awesome there. We actually had students who took the kids around and answered questions, and so the kids were really surprised at the resources we have here, and they didn't have to leave the rock. So it was a great experience. I know the 8th grade is working on their overnight trip, and Ms. Katie, you want to go a little bit?
May 21st and 22nd, the 8th graders are going to Orlando. They are doing a whirlwind college tour, so they're going to see UCF, potentially Full Sail. They're kind of on the fence whether or not they can give us a tour.
Goals of Christmas?
UCF, Valencia, and FAU, potentially Full Sail. So we're going to kind of get a whole bunch of different colleges so they can see different opportunities. And then there's a theme park thrown in at the end for them.
You gotta have that theme park.
Yeah, and then currently I am holding 5th grade interviews for the kids who apply to be elected this year as 6th graders. So I was down there all morning this morning, and I'm very excited about the kids who are interested in going to apply.
They were fired up.
Yeah.
I walked into a classroom after you had interviewed a couple of them, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm in." Like, I'm in, I got it. I did my interview went so well. I'm like, I love the confidence. I probably are getting in there with that confidence. They were super excited.
Yeah, one of my favorite questions I asked all of them, I asked them if there was like 3 words they would use to describe themselves. And some of them were like, boom, boom, boom. Other ones were like, oh, this is really hard. It was interesting. They came up with some good things.
Because they want to be honest. So they're good. All right. When's moving up then? We talked about that.
May, I think calendar here.
We can get it first.
May 22nd.
May-
It's moving update, and what that is, the students in elementary, they go and visit the next grade up, so the kindergartners watch to go to 1st grade and so on all the way up. And each grade level does like a little presentation activity. They get a cute little name tag that says future kindergarten, future 1st grader. And it's just kind of to help ease their anxiety about moving up from their current grade level.
Yes.
Random question. Last year, the senior class did the, what they call, no.
They did like the future and stuff for the.
No, where they, the kindergartners went to Coral Shores. And they, what, do you know why that wasn't?
The senior class didn't do it this year.
It was a senior class that chose to do it.
Yeah.
I know, I had a senior last year. I was so excited, because I went and helped and played with some kids and watched my oldest.
They all got trips, it's like 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to coordinate with the high school to get them here. So we can try to work on something like that. We are having the seniors walk the halls.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's great.
But I do, you know, we could probably do something with this. We have to talk to the Key Largo seniors and who's in charge of their Beth.
For this class, this
Back.
year.
And then we could probably do something, what was it called? Meet in the middle?
Mhm.
Like the
Yeah,
kindergartners
they all
could
walk
make
towards each
something.
other. And then
Or-
the seniors gave each kid a
Right.
little goodie bag.
Something like that. We could do something like that. We still have time. We still have time.
Yep.
Mark that down.
Okay.
All right, sporting and school events. Athletic events are coming to a close by the end of April. Baseball should be finished April 30th, right? We're done then. Softball is done. It's been a very busy athletic season. They've all done very well. Cheer is national champions once again, so we're excited for them. Special Olympics placed in track and field at regional this past weekend. We have some silver, we have some gold, and we have someone that set their personal best, and that's all we ask. Matilda is opening on Friday, so we have that for 2 consecutive weekends. If you have not seen one of our events or one of our plays, you need to go see it. It is on par with the high schools, without a doubt. They do a fantastic job, and they're there now practicing, right?
So 8 o'clock.
So 8 o'clock.
It's
Painting
healthy.
and drilling and thinking more painting.
The life of-
Jeremy's down there painting right now.
Yeah.
I was scraping paint off my hands today.
With the end of a successful athletic season, be on the lookout for tryouts this summer. We're going to have conditioning for football, and I think there's going to be some other conditioning happening. I'm not 100% sure. Someone that they know I'm here early in the morning, and they rapid fire while I'm drinking my coffee. I'm thinking that we're going to do this for singing another all summer long. I'm like, okay, as I'm chugging along with my coffee. So we'll see what really takes place. But the high school is requiring EKGs for our athletes, and I am going to jump on that bandwagon, and I'm going to have my student athletes do the same thing. I just would feel horrible if we decided, like, it's optional for middle school, but I'm feeling that we need to do it. So
All the 8th graders that went to sports should be getting those EKGs this spring
Yeah.
before they leave.
Yeah.
Because if there's an abnormal EKG, they need to have an evaluation before they do sports. So this is a state law requirement. So
for high school, and then
well, yeah, they're having it. They're sort of rolling it out slowly.
right. But I'm jumping on that right away because, again, if there is something, I mean, football, like when football starts, it's hot. And there are times where they can't even practice.
I'm doing it for my kid, and he's
Yeah.
been playing for years. I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
To make sure he's okay.
And we have AHAC here Tuesday through Thursday, and then they're at the high school. So there's plenty of time for everybody to get all their EKGs in. We're going to start sending that information out right away. I want our students athletes safe. If anything bad is going to happen, I just don't want that on our consciences. And I'm glad that it's actually a law. It's probably pretty much common sense. Does anybody have any questions on that? Safety and security, no one knows it, but we are upgrading every camera. So all the cameras have gone a little bit better high definition. They replaced 4 this week. They've changed some in some of the hallways, and you can actually get some better looks. So we're happy with that. We are actually talking. So we've had problems. You know how you come in and you have to give your license, and Raptor takes it, and you get that beautiful sticker that never sticks and everything. Well, we have it portable, and we put it out there for baseball and softball. Well, it hasn't been working, and it's not. We thought it was internet, but apparently it's focused everywhere. So to keep things organized, we're putting, I hate to say it, but we're putting in some more fences around the baseball field to make sure that if we do have one of those events where we're having a sporting event, I can have the people watching the game separated from the school, so it's still a safe spot. I mean, so the good thing with Raptor is if you've been here before, we just type in your name and it's already there. So luckily enough, all the parents that, like, we had Florida Christian the other day. Florida Christian came, the coaches came, well, they're the same coaches, they popped up in our system. And we were able to get the stickers from them, they transferred over. But also, the parents, some of the parents had been here before. And so we were able to pin their name and up it popped. Other than that, we were running up licenses up to the front so it would scan through. So we're trying to think of as many ways to keep the kids safe and still have events on campus during school time, because that's what the middle school kids really like. They like to come down and watch, and we have to keep them out. So we want as many kids watching it as possible. Does anybody have any questions on safety and security? Media, no new books. We haven't ordered any new books. So Key Largo School is in compliance. Open controlled enrollment. So again, I like to talk about our enrollment. So when we started school in August, we had 665 students. Today, we have 662. So we have only a net loss of 3 for the year. Kindergarten is still under capacity by 10. First is over by 5, second is over by 11, third is over by 9, fourth grade is under by 7, fifth is over by 9, sixth is over by 3, seventh is over by 4, and eighth is over by 6. Based on capacity with the teachers and class size amendment, because we like to keep it at 18 and 22. So we do have some space for a couple of grades. We've had no new applications from anyone from outside of the district. But we're hoping all of that changes, because I'm moving right into the principal report. If you haven't seen it, we do have kindergarten kickoff going. And we are on full social media blast of putting out, I sent something out to teachers today. We have we have one video that we put out on the weekend. We have one that was put out right after the end of the school. The kindergarten teachers have understood the assignment. They're making the cutest things ever. So, our theme is join the storm. Get as many people here at Key Largo School as possible. We are putting out some really cute things to get the kindergarten families coming in. Kindergarten kickoff will be on the 22nd, and we're going to have 2 events. It is the Earth Day. It's going to be from 9 to 10, and those families visiting, they are going to actually go through and do some of the Earth Day activities. And for those of you that sat through the kindergarten roundup, where you sat here and you listened to us talk, that's not going to happen anymore. They are actually going to go out, and we're going to have some stations out there by all the stations that we have for Earth Day, and then the kids are actually going to lead it. The Everglades ambassadors and the Avid leadership kids are going to lead it, and they're going to get the kids and parents through all of these activities, and then they're going to go through the Earth Day activities, and then we're going to do the traditional, you're going to get on the bus and go to the cafeteria. The kids love the bus, and they love the peanut butter and jelly snacks, so you get rid of that. But we are changing it up. While you're in here waiting for us to bring you to kindergarten, we're going to bring the parents to kindergarten. We're going to have a spin it to win it like the kids do with PBIS, so the families are going to get like a real experience of what do you get, what happens at school, and then we're going to take them over there, and then they're going to go to the cafeteria, and then they're going to take a walk, and so you're going to see everything that's really about Key Largo School instead of listening to us talk. So, I do like to talk, but we've got to change it up. But that was some of the feedback that we received from the parents.
Is it just Key Largo School doing the new kindergarten kickoff? Or is it not?
Yes, it is only Key Largo School doing this. The other schools down south have no openings. Yes.
The whole district is called kindergarten kickoff. Ours is obviously going to be the biggest and the best. But yeah, it's a district-wide push for our public schools to let everybody know what's happening in Auburn.
She's the politically correct.
But ours is definitely going to be
Like the charter schools, is that
Forgive me, I'm just.
Well, there's lots of
Please ask.
Well, there's lots of, so, I mean, there's more people that are, looking at homeschool, looking at virtual, looking at different options.
You're
So,
not looking at the right option.
so the key is we want to show all the things that we have to offer. So even though, whatever choice families make for them is great, we want to show them that there is a lot more involved when they're involved in a public school. There's so many more things that we can give them.
So that's what I'm trying to say. We're putting out, thank you. We're putting out all those cute kindergarten things, but I did send something out to the teachers. We're more than just what's happening at kindergarten, so we want the parents to see what is actually happening at Key Largo School. And so we're doing that cute little thing, join the storm, kindergarten registration is now open. But as soon as like kindergarten kickoff is over, we have another thing where it's still join the storm, but registration is now open. And so we're hoping to get more people to come to Key Largo.
So kindergarten enrollment is down in every school in every county across the state. And apparently people didn't spend their time wisely during COVID and they didn't have babies. They chose, like everyone thought at the time, there's gonna be just 1 million babies entering school in 5 years. No, people were like, this might not be the best time to have a baby. And so there's a decrease across the board. And then this year, when they counted the students in October, for the first time in 2 decades, there were fewer students than there had been the year before. 46,000 fewer students across Florida. And they think some of that was because of, well, the state thinks it was because of the immigration challenges. But it has hit every single district in every county, every school. And it hit like the private school vouchers as well. They thought had more than last year, but not nearly what they had expected they were going to have. So this is a declining enrollment across the board.
And that was a legitimate discussion my wife and I had as we were sitting at home. I just sat there and go, oh my God, we're gonna have so many kids. Because I mean, what happens in a hurricane, like we have the hurricane babies, but Mindy and I were just like, oh my God, there's gonna be so many. And we had the discussion the other day, like, that is like the most unique phenomenon. It's like, why did it happen during a hurricane, but not when we had extended time?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I don't know about this, but I don't even know if Bucky came next year.
Yeah.
But
So-
You'll actually be here next year.
Right now.
Oh, maybe we'll be here next year.
There's only 2 charters in the district right now that are at capacity.
Well, and so,
They're
but
under capacity also.
But as compared to last year, we were at this time last year, we were down to 27 kids from the beginning of the school year to the end of the school year. So for us to be down only 3 is fantastic. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a crazy last 30 days because Miss Lisa, our registrar, withdrew, enrolled. We had 18 kids withdraw and 14 kids enroll. Yeah. 15 kids enroll,
And
sorry.
we've had a lot of movement into our
Yeah.
middle schools, like we're seeing a big, I think, so all the things that we're doing in the sports and the clubs and the drama and the this, I think it really is, getting out there. So we're seeing a lot of kids move into our upper grades, which is why we want to do that big push, like letting our kindergarten parents know these are the cool things to come, so we're building more around our younger base as well.
And it's funny, it's a story. One of my wife's friends who just moved down, and like, I would think they would know everything about Key Largo, I mean, because that's the center of my life apparently. And she called me up and she was like, hey, how about you guys getting with whatever this organization was that does drama? They bring drama to your school. I'm like, have you not been to the 3 plays we already put on? We have the drama. She goes, you have drama? And I'm sitting there going, and I'm like, yeah, and it goes the whole thing. I'm like, I truly want to hire a publicist or like we need our own public relations person because I mean, we all live in Key Largo world and we know what's going on, but there are people literally who live in fucking Deer Point where she, like, they don't know what we did. Like, how do I get to people to know?
I put out a press release about kindergarten kickoff and bring them in.
Right, well, I sent something to the chamber.
Yeah,
That's,
but
that's
ask
enough.
Jill Gorski to come and
Yeah.
ask Jimmy McCarthy to come, but then you may want to reach out to
Oh.
Michelle and see if there's any, KLS students that are now in video production that you
Yeah.
could have come over and document, make the video
Yeah.
about the day. Because those students do a great job and,
Well, that's my point. I can't afford a publicist, but Michelle has some former kids. So.
It would be cool.
I'll get the high school kids.
I mean, I know,
No, it's cool.
it's all cool.
Yeah, we've
I
got,
volunteer Ryland.
huh?
I volunteer Ryland.
Jordan's in that class.
Yeah.
Ryland is Jane Campione.
Sue, you said reach out to Jill and who?
Jim McCarthy and
Jimmy
McCarthy.
Thank you.
They'll come. And then we would like to acknowledge Braylon Dixon for being one of, well, actually, as long as I can remember, she's the only person we've had in the state.
Connor went.
Oh, Connor,
So
that's
the
right.
siblings.
That's right. That's right, I forgot. I got so excited over Braylon. So we don't have many people go to state, so we're excited over that. And what were the two that she won?
She was acknowledged for her, each county chooses a presentation, and she was acknowledged for St. Martin County? Is Martin? What? I don't know. The words are wrong. And then she won, she was acknowledged in her category, and so there was like 35 in her category, so she was acknowledged for her category of all the middle school. That's the-
It's outrageous. It's amazing. So that's it for my principal report. Teacher report? Ms. Fisher, I know you got some testing stuff
Yes.
and student and teacher stuff.
So a couple of things, K through 2 are doing their tests at the end, their state test, their couple test at the end of April. Today we had our first set of kindergarten students that took their STAR test. It's usually about 34 questions and it takes them about 20 minutes, so they were done. They were happy that they got that part done. And then it continues for the rest of the week and into the following week. On the last week of April, I want to believe the 27th, our kindergarten students go to the pool. So we're really excited about that. It's the program for first grade.
So the most kids like,
Kindergarten is going to the Keys Suites. Yeah. I know Ms. Kata just had that meeting over there and parents are getting involved and it's on board. So if you are level 2 cleared and are able to volunteer, we need all hands on deck between April 27th into May 8th for kindergarten students, because I feel like the more support we have, the better and better chance of success we have with that program. You know, we have our superintendent readers award that happens on the 23rd of May. Our superintendent is going to be here, so it'd be nice to see everyone. I think it's been a while. Sorry, my brain is in May already.
I know.
On April, I'm in testing world. Then, Mr. Gates has been working really hard on the kindergarten kickoff committee and what that's going to look like. So we're really excited to have that sort of like art festival approach where there's like a bunch of different stations and you're going to go in and really get involved with what the school is. I'm excited because we're one of those station qualities of principals as well. So
Which is,
more to come on that.
oh yeah.
Sort of, yes. And also, we're hoping to send home a flyer with each child from this school. So if you know of someone who is turning 5 on or before September 1st, please go ahead and invite them to just come in and see what we have to offer at our kindergarten kickoff event. We have that one at 9 a.m. and then at 5:30. And if those times or date or that day does not work, feel free to call the front office and let us know because we'd be happy to help and give some more information. Also, first first grade is gearing up. We have quite a bit going on. They have testing as well, but they're also getting ready for their field trip at the end of the week. First grade is awesome about coordinating the testing, so they balance things. So you have your testing, you have your field trip. Fourth grade is getting ready. They're wrapped up and ready to go. We've done writing already. And they're now focused on reading and math and trying to just get through that whole hurdle. The third grade is already in test mode. Students seem to be very sharp and ready to take their final test.
Yeah, at the end of kindergarten kickoff, there's going to be a sign up. So if a parent wants a more in-depth tour, they're going to be able to come in and have a tour with me. So we're moving things a little bit to be more personable. There was something else. We are asking, because we are going to send home a one-pager to all the families, which, you know, it's just a piece of paper. Look, watch for that. But we are asking, if you so choose, would you please share anything that you see on social media, try to, you know, spread the good word. The good word. It's a good word about Killarney. Do you have anything for teacher?
We love our teachers. So we're looking forward to teacher appreciation, and figuring out how we can make them feel very appreciated, because it always happens right in the thick of testing and all the chaos and stress of that time. So we're working with PTA.
Yeah, they were talking about it earlier. One more thing before I open it up, if you guys have any questions. Our aftercare program, we are slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we are going to continue it next year. So it is going to be open from day one. Kindergarten, up to fifth grade.
And potty training.
Huh?
It was potty training also.
Yeah, yeah, please. But more importantly, the parents are liking it. So the more kids that we get to stay, the more people we'll get to hire. So we're looking forward to, and then we're going to throw tutoring right in on top of that.
My son gets mad at me when I pick him up early.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, what?
It's actually fun.
He loves it.
It's the craziest thing. They want to be here all the time. It's like they hate going home. All right, that's all I have. Does anybody have it?
They don't hate going home. They just love being here. That's what it is. They love you and love going home with you, but they also love being here.
My kid and I are on the same page. I'm okay.
I know. And I think eighth grade parents would be too.
I just want to say, and I wrote Miss Graham a very nice card, but the effort that went into getting my daughter ready for state STEM fair, between Miss Graham and Miss Pearl and every other teacher that helped get her there, and the hours dedicated, I can't thank them enough, and it means the world to me. I'm gonna start crying because I'm freaking hormonal. But I just love all you guys so much, and it means the world to me how much you care for her.
We love you too.
Make us all cry.
I know. Oh, God. Ooh, okay.
That's what you should put in your report and think,
I
have
know.
parents.
Yeah, hold on, let me video you. Come here, Lena.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
I have two questions.
Yes, absolutely.
The EKGs, is it all sports?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only 8th grade now.
I'm going to try to get it to be everybody.
Okay, and then my second question is the fingerprint thing, does that change over? Why do I have something in my brain that everybody has to get re-fingerprinted?
Oh, Ashley told me it wasn't working or something.
Every 5 years.
But there was
Yeah,
no-
yeah, every 5
In the
years.
past, it was every 5 years. We got a new system and they were coming in to do
Oh.
all the parents, and that hasn't
Yeah.
happened yet, right?
So I don't need to worry.
No.
I'll still be a second tier next
Yeah.
year. Okay.
We,
And if there is something. we'll
if
make sure
there
to
is
do
an
it.
issue,
Oh,
we will
okay.
let
I didn't
you
know if I
right away.
missed something, I was just. Okay. Thank you.
Is there an issue? Is there an issue that you have?
No, he was gonna come and do a day summer up here
For parents.
for parents. So he didn't do that yet because there was a new system.
Yeah,
So he was still working
last
on
night,
getting everybody.
If there is an issue, I will have him come here during the summer. He will do what I ask.
Okay.
My parents will get here, be fingerprinted before school starts. If they ask. That's not gonna be an issue. Anything else for us? All right, thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Ask me that. Big yes. The video.
The same you were talking.
Yeah.
Oh, good. The kids are like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Last